is the College of Business and the Business Information Systems at Tennessee State University, and we're talking to Drs. JEllzy and King. And of course, Dr. JEllzy, before we had our second commercial break, we promised that we'd give you an opportunity, as well as Dr. King, to talk about perhaps some of the things that you felt that we ought to talk about today, dealing with Tennessee State University. And of course, Dr. King will join us in talking about some of the things that he believed to be important, and then we'll try to wrap this up today.
Okay. As we said earlier, it's exciting times at Tennessee State University, and about the Business Information Systems program in the College of Business specifically, I don't think I mentioned that the College of Business at Tennessee State University is one of few institutions that has ever been accredited at both the undergraduate and the graduate level at the same time, and that's something that we like to say every time we get the opportunity. We are an accredited by the AACSB accrediting team, which is the top accrediting team for colleges of business. And as I said, we were accredited at both the undergrad and the graduate level simultaneously. And in the College of Business, we have, of course, 4 departments: accounting, business administration, economics and finance, and I like to boast always about the Business Information Systems department, which is the newest department of the 4 departments in the College of Business. We offer programs in e-business technology. We offer programs in business information systems technology. And going way, way back, you can relate to this. We even have a business education program still, where we train students to go out and teach information systems to students in the high school, the junior high school level. So we're very pleased about the department that we have at Tennessee State University and the types of things that we are doing within that department.
Dr. King?
Some of the programs that we offer are, for instance, networking administration. We offer web design, which is very popular, how to build the internet. We also teach introduction to programming, state of the art, which is, we teach Java programming, we teach Visual Basic, we teach systems design, which is also one of the enterprise resource planning, ERP systems programs. So in our department, in fact, when they're measuring, they take with them what employers are looking for. In that area, some of the jobs that we offer them are systems analyst, for instance, webmaster, for instance. We also have students who really do project management. Project management, we all know that project has a beginning and end. And in our department, that's the only areas that you learn it very intensively. And then the job salaries that we're looking at, since I've been here on board for about 2 years, I've been sitting close with students and helping them getting jobs. The average is about 55,000 that we have, and then they're very happy with it as an entry level from students.
So you're talking about the students finishing your program can enter into their professions with a salary around $55,000 as an entry salary.
That's the average, yes.
That's a tremendous opportunity for many people, would you not say, Dr. JEllzy?
It definitely is. That's just starting. We have them going even higher. Our better students, and we would like for all of them to be good students, but the good students leave with jobs. Many of them making more than I'm making, Dr. Haney, and I've gone through the doctorate program, but these kids in BIS today who are really come in and really learn the technology that professors like Dr. King and others are giving them, really leave with a good salary.
I understand, Dr. King, you also said that you've got webmaster programs over there, individuals who might wish to be, and that has always been a mystifying kind of thing to me, to talk about a webmaster. Exactly, explain that to us and say that individuals at Tennessee State University can actually, people in your department can actually become webmasters. And how do you go about that?
Webmaster is the actual interface of the internet we are on. When you use a browser, which is Internet Explorer or Netscape, when you click it on, all the pages that you see is the web architecture. In academic sense, we call it web architecture. In plain English, it's webmaster. Webmaster designs the internet. And then we have that Sietpe, who is very knowledgeable in that area. And then yesterday, for instance, I saw his students, some of them were proud to just show what web design they have, their home page. So home page means that if you're going to be doing your own business, you can buy a domain name and then design your own internet. And when you design your internet, it means that your fellow colleagues or even in business terms, everybody can come to your page and then see what we have. We have our own, in our department, we have our own web page within the College of Business and in Tennessee State University. And one of the things I would say before, maybe I'll pass it on to Dr. JEllzy again, is that certifications, since I've been on board, I've had the average of about 85% pass rate in networking systems, and they are qualified to be network administrators. Those ones who have obtained the certification, they're looking at rates or salaries around 60 to 80,000. And in our department, as we know it today, the research I did recently, is Dr. JEllzy, I think, mentioned a little bit, the entry level or the average, I mentioned 55,000, is just the entry. That's the beginning. But those good students are earning up to about 100,000.
Very good. And of course, Dr. JEllzy, talk about some of the careers and et cetera in terms of what students might be able to do.
Well, one of the good parts about our department, Dr. Haney, is that we are hands-on. We actually get in there and do these things. They actually learn. That's one of the things that I'm so excited about with the completion of the work that they're doing downtown. We have 4 computer labs in the College of Business and a networking lab. In the networking lab, it's a class that Dr. King teaches, networking. Students actually get in there and they take those computers apart, go down to the motherboard and take all of those little parts out and then put it back together. And the key thing about it is once they have taken it apart, put it back together, the computer must run or they don't leave the class. They don't get out of the class. It doesn't function after they've torn the parts. They have to put every piece back in its proper place, and then it must operate again. So we are hands-on, and we have the equipment that it takes to teach the kinds of courses that we're teaching. And as Dr. King just indicated, students go out as help desk. You know, when you can't get something to operate, you have someone that you can call, and that person at the help desk should be able to walk you through your problems and to get you back online. They can go in as system analysts. They can go in as network managers. They can even go in and do some teaching if teaching is their thing, because someone has to teach the other employees in the company who do not know how to use computers and know how to get on the system. They have to be taught how to do so. Teaching is also a part of what we do in information systems.
You know, Dr. King, I think Dr. JEllzy has already hinted at it, and this is the idea of online degrees. And I think the whole system has been involved with trying to create a... Explain that to us from your perspective, online degrees, programs at Tennessee State University.
Okay, online degree in our university is very, very good. What it is that today with the internet, any student, anywhere, any place, at any time, will be able to have the opportunity to sit and do a course in their own time, at their own pace. With the busy lifestyle that most people have today, they prefer that way. The information technology is now there. Why are we not using it? Our department, in particular, what we also have in our master's program as well as at the undergraduate, is that students can sit anywhere, anytime, any place, and see their curriculum, see every structure, what they need to do to accomplish. So instead of coming to the classroom, driving and wasting gas and other things, you can be at your own place. And we also offer the support. We offer 100% support, so when they are lost, we are there to help them out. It's in the traditionally, it used to be when they would ship books, which they used to call it distance education. Now the internet is there. So you can see, you don't have to wait for the books to be shipped. and for you to open it and then start doing it and come. You can sit on there, do
Very
your
good.
exams and everything.
And of course, Dr. Yellzy, about 25 seconds before we end today, some final statements, 25 seconds.
Well, one of the things that our audience, if they have that bachelor's degree already and want to pursue the master's, indicated earlier, we just got approval for a master's MBA, rather, concentration in information systems. And the beauty of it, we are working hard day and night. We are trying to make that almost totally online.
Very good. And of course, let me thank you, the two of you, Dr. Yellzy and Dr. King, for coming by and giving us that excellent information about the College of Business at Tennessee State University. And let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and good morning.